Guess who's back? Unfortunately. Ah. Forgot about the fan. It's off. It's off. You good. You good. Shut up. 3,000 years later. Chapter 3. My date with a vampire. Later that week, you're at your locker, robotically swapping your books between classes while hopelessly lost in thought. I've got to find Gabriella and tell about the evidence I found in Mom's office. While I'm at it, maybe I can ask her to give me some pointers how to tell her that her boss is a vampire. On a sigh, you slam your locker door shut. Well, as you jump at the unexpected sight of Cass leaning against the locker next to yours. Boo. In your shock, you drop your books all over the floor, and Cass cackles loudly. Down the hall, you see his friend from the boys' party fighting back a smile at your expense. You stoop to pick them up, carefully dodging hallway's foot traffic, and Cass looks down at you with a mischievous grin, sending your blood boiling over. Do you and your lackey really think that's funny? What's the matter? Don't tell me I scared you. Scared me? Please. You'd like that, wouldn't you? I hate to say it, but it'd take more than a lackluster game of peekaboo to have me shaking in my boots. Cass simply raises his eyebrows at your boldness, but you hold his gaze unflinchingly. Finally, he chuckles. You know, I would not clear my throat. Let it happen. You got guts, new guy. I'll give you that. Light and fast, Cass bends down to swipe up one of your books just before it opens. The open pages meet a wandering foot. You stand to reach for it, but he holds it out of your grasp. But it's your heart that gives you away. I can practically hear it beating out of your chest. Your mouth falls open in shock, but before you can respond, Gabrielle walks up from behind Cass, plucks the book out of his hand, and turns to you in one smooth motion. Back off, Cass. It's too early in the morning for your special brand of intimidation. Hello to you too. I was wondering when you show up to play the knight in shining armor, but you could retire your chainmail. Cass's eyes examine you from the ground up, and for a moment, your skin burns under his gaze. Haruki can save himself. You're right, but have you thought that maybe I want Gabriella to save me? You step up beside Gabriella and take her hand. Your heart gives it a little jolt as she looks down at you with wide eyes. You know, as long as she's up for the job. She laces her fingers with yours before giving your hand a squeeze, and you can't help but breathe a sigh of relief. Gabriella added hard and pointed for duty. You meet her eyes, and her smile warms you, leaving you feeling comforted and protected, until the sound of gagging breaks the moment. Thanks for that. I was looking for the most nauseating way to start my day. You'll be mouth to respond, only to find yourself drowned out by the warning bell above you. As it finishes, you turn to Gabriella with a sigh. Let's just get to Philip's class. The sooner they say it's over, the better. The two of you slip past, leaving class behind, but as you near the end of the hall, come level with his friend, who watches you pass with an unreadable look. Without a word, Gabriella slips between you two, blocking his eye line. Come on. You still feel the prickle being washed at the back of your neck as the two of you enter the classroom and take your seats in the back. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're going to be diving into the silent world of the foreign exchange market. As Mr. Phillips gets into today's economics lesson, you tilt your head toward Gabriella, speaking quietly. I gotta talk with my mom. I found her nose on a murder, and I'm scared she's gonna be a bigger target than she already is. What'd you find? Miss Adelhart, Mr. Hull, Less talking, more converting to the Turkish lira, please. Embarrassment burns to you and Gabriella. Embarrassment burns to you, and Gabriella sits up straight as the rest of the class turns to stare. And so, Mr. Phillips, it was my fault. Mr. Phillips gives a curt nod. Now, as I was saying, when I try to focus on the lesson, Gabriella speeds through the assignment. Yeah. Picked my phone up, lost my place. Gabriella speeds through the assignment before leading towards you, speaking more softly this time. Hey, you really don't look up for things. Hey, you really don't look up for this. Why don't I pull some strings and get us out of here? Phillips never just let us leave after he just started the lecture. Plus, you're the class president. It's supposed to set an example, not ditching. It's for a good cause. I can teach you something that'll make you a lot less jumpy around here. I'm not. She fixes you with a serious gaze, and you stop mid-sentence. Okay, maybe I am, but how can you help me with that? Not to brag, but I do know a few self-defense moves that'll help even the playing field next time Cass or any other vampire tries to get rough. Just say the word, and I'll show you. Violence does seem to be the only way to speak a vampire's language. Class with Gabriella to learn some self-defense moves that'll help protect you and your mom and get this weird item out of the deal too. Wait, that's paid for? What? I thought you didn't play. I played up to like chapter 4. I played up to chapter 4. Then I decided I'm gonna record it, so I restarted it. Shut up. Excellent. She grins at you, mischief in her eyes, for putting on an innocent expression and raising her hand. Instead of getting water, I got 2 little strawberry yogurt cups. I finished one, and I'm saving the second one until I'm done reading this as a reward that I don't deserve. Mr. Phillips, can Ricky and I be excused? We have something important to do for the festival planning. Mr. Phillips barely glances up from his whiteboard. That's fine, go ahead. Giving each other a subtle smirk, you and Gabriella gather their things and head out the classroom. After a short trip down the hall, Gabriella leads you into the student government room. My cover just slipped off my back. Thank you for really covering me. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Welcome to my home away from home. I spend way more time here than anyone else, so I'm able to store a few things here. I'm trying to open what's been my breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the past few days. Not that it's the only thing I've been eating, it's just these Twizzlers, man. You take little mini packs of Twizzlers. I'm trying to open it as far away from me as I can so the mic doesn't pick it up, but this damn thing is sensitive as hell. You can hear like what's going on outside. Not now, thankfully. It's quiet. But I listen to one recording back and you can fucking hear the birds chirping. Like, oh my god. Anyways. I can't chew and talk at the same time. I'm realizing that now. She goes over to a cabinet and pulls out a duffel bag. What do you mean by show me a few moves? I don't know who Buffy is. Are you just looking for an excuse to spend time with me? Gabriella grins, swinging the bag over her shoulder and stepping closer to you. Might be. Why not both? After all, teaching you to keep yourself safe shows that I can spend even more time with you in the future. Very practical. Love that in a girl. Good to know. So, do you train all the guys to fight in the middle of a school room? That's what I like. But really? You like me? Laughing, she tugs on the cord above your heads, revealing the trap door and a pull-down ladder. One of the perks of spending so much time around here, you get to know all the school's little secrets. After you. I'm reading and chewing, so I almost choked on a piece. You climb up the ladder, which shakes a little as you go. Gabrielle places a hand on your hip, steadying you. Don't worry, I got you. Reaching the top, you climb up onto the rooftop garden, overlooking the woods behind the school. The flowers are vibrant in the afternoon sun, and it feels like you can see miles of trees ahead of you. I know I'm only book 1. I made it book 1, chapter 4 of this, but like, I feel like unintentionally I spoiled like a major secret already. And again, unintentionally, because I had no desire to read Immortal desire, but like, I read main character energy, and this book is featured in it. It's a good chance someone who's watching this has seen that. So like, we already know Gabriella is also a vampire. It's just the when it does not get revealed. It's like, we already know this. We already know. It's just, when are they gonna say it, you know? Probably like towards the end of the book, but like, we already know. Everything that's descriptive about her sounds like really shocking. Like, ooh, she's very strong. Like, ooh, fast. Like, ooh, fierce. Ooh, wait, why does she know all this? Ooh, wait, why was she blah 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 blah? Why she blah blah blah? And it's like, it all makes sense to me. It's like, well, yeah, she's a vampire. Our character just doesn't know it yet because it hasn't said it yet in the book. It's like, we kind of know. We know. If this was a spoiler, I mean, I'm not sorry. You're watching someone who doesn't care about spoilers and like, spoil it for me. Even if I was gonna watch said movie, TV show, play said game, or whatever, I want a spoiler. Just so I can sit there and like, I knew that was gonna happen, and still be surprised when the thing that happens. Like, oh my god! I mean, they said it was gonna happen, but like, it happened, and like, I just can't believe that actually happened. Reaching the top, you climb up onto a rooftop garden, and your phone locks. You climb up onto a rooftop garden, overlooking the woods behind the school. The flowers are vibrant in the afternoon sun, and feel like you can see miles of trees ahead of you. Wow, this is beautiful. The background looks like an oil painting. I thought I might like it up here. It's where I come when I just need a break from everyone. She steps up beside you, and for a few moments, you stand shoulder to shoulder, looking out the softly rustling treetops. Then she lets out a sharp breath, and you can sense her focus shifting. Not many people know about this place. It makes it a great place for a convert training session. You feel a nudge. I look down and see her holding out a pair of training gloves. You take them, grinning in anticipation. I can punch you in the face. Just a heads up, I'm not much a fighter. You got your work cut out for you. Please, when you start up the cast in the hall, you're total fighter material. But a vampire attacker is going to be stronger and faster than you, so you have to be on your toes. I always am. When like reaching up in the cabinet, she spreads her legs hip width apart, her knees in a slight bend. This is a stable fight stance. You want to have a low center of gravity so you can keep your footing in the fight. And make sure your feet are apart with your dominant foot a bit forward to help you balance. I got it. You mimic her stance, making sure to bend your knees and keep your feet apart. Like this, right? What do I say? You're natural. Let's get started. We're gonna focus on some basic blocking and dodging. I'm talking through the freaking gap in the Twizzler. I'm struggling to talk. Like, bitch, just pause for a second. Pause. Chew. Swallow. Resume. Like, no. Play. Chew. Almost choke. As she says that, as I almost choke, as she says that, Gabriella begins to demonstrate a few different moves, ducking and swinging faster than your eyes can keep up with. Got it? She laughs, making a hand through her hair. Don't worry, I'll walk you through it nice and slow. She steps in front of you, gently holding your wrist and lifting your fist so that they're positioned in front of your face. Now, when you're in a fight, it's important to always be protecting your face at all times. You take the opportunity to study her up close, admiring the way her long eyelashes kiss the top of her cheek as her eyes focus on your positioning. How long are your eyelashes that they're touching your cheek? I'm testing that right now. Mine's are hovering. How are you touching? Anyways. Eyelashes kiss the top of her cheek as her eyes focus on your positioning. She looks at you. She looks up at you, catching you staring, and your stomach does a flip. Your cheeks start to heat up, and she smiles softly at you. Just like that. Now, let me show you some defensive moves. Hands leaving yours, Gabriella walks you through the sequence. You go through the moves like a dance, practicing each duck and turn and swing until it feels natural. Dang, I'm getting it. You're a great teacher. But Gabriella, you can't really think I stand a chance if I have to deal with a vampire again, do you? You got away from cats in the woods, made out of the vampire's lair. You might think it's just luck, but I think that means something. You aren't meant to be a victim in all this. So yes, I think you have every chance. I'm sweating. I want the fan back on. Oh my god. But you're still in danger. I don't want to see you get hurt. This is the least I can do to make that chance a fighting one. No, this is not really a touching moment for me. I got a bit of Twizzler stuck in my teeth. It's bothering me. Her words hit you hard. Here you are, two humans who know a deadly secret, and she's doing everything she can to help you through it. With a rush of gratitude, you nudge her, hoping to show your appreciation by lightening up the mood. Next time we go to a party where Eliza and Little Pearl, I'll definitely be the one to save you. She lets out a laugh, just as you hoped for. Come on, make your way to spar at me. I promise I won't hurt you. Oh, but shouldn't I be promising you that? I am a natural after all. I see you got your trash talking down pat. Hang on a second though, I'm working up a sweat. Gabriella casually tugs her shirt over her head, leaving your jaw dropped to the side of the sweat glistening along the smooth planes of her stomach and chest. Real casual, Gabriella. You roll your eyes with a laugh. I might miss Victoria's Secret. You trying to show off for me? You think I'm showing off now? Let's wait till we start sparring. Oh yeah? A little short. I feel overdressed. Should I take my shirt off? I feel like I should take my shirt off too. I don't know. Like, am I doing this wrong? I'm new to this. You take a swing, and Gabrielle reacts in the blink of an eye, blocking your strike with an exhilarating laugh. Put a fast one on me. I like it. I just hope you're ready for what you walked into. Gabriella is careful and consistent. She takes over leading your sparring match, giving you time to read her moves and react. When she swings, you dodge. When she parries, you follow up with another move. You gain confidence with each pass, your pace picking up, back and forth coming more naturally. I definitely found a worthy opponent. It's like you're reading my mind. Maybe that's because we have such a great connection. That, or I'm studying you very carefully. You flick your gaze up and down her toned body, and she smiles bashfully. You see the opportunity to try for a roundhouse kick, but Gabriella blocks at the last moment. Nice distraction, but I can do that too. Gabriella slows down slightly, and it's like every move she makes is designed to emphasize her athletic body, her lithe muscles flexing with each strike. Not bad. Not bad at all. Suddenly, you realize that her fist is coming at your face. At your fast. Face. Fast. You draw up your arm, blocking Gabriella's attack, and dodge out of the way. Having the advantage, you draw a jab and get a solid hit on her shoulder. Gabriella, that hurt you? She rubs her shoulder, quirking an easy grin your way. I'm more impressed than her. Don't worry, I'm a quick healer. I wonder why. After a few more rounds of sparring, you stop to guzzle down some water, taking a seat on the roof. Gabriella drops down heavily next to you, swiping a hand across her forehead. Heavily. I said it right for once in my life. I'm not gonna try to say it again, I'm just gonna move on. Whew. Needs to be gym class any day. Can I have a sip? You hand her the water bottle, feeling the heat of her hand as her fingers brush generously against yours. You can't help watching as she brings the bottle to her lips, tipping her back for a long sip. Your eyes trail down the slope of her neck to the gentle swell of her breasts. You're drinking off of my bottle? Wait, no, whoa, what's not what I meant? Give it back. Bitch, give it back. Give it. Give it back. I don't share. Give it. That's disgusting. What the hell? Thanks. Keep it. Damn. Why am I laughing at myself? You drag your eyes back to her face to find a knowing grin. Your face flames as you take the bottle back from her, heart skipping a beat as she lets her fingers drag against yours. Man, give her the bottle back. It's hers now. She slobbered all over it. Not that this isn't fun, but should we get back before someone starts to wonder where we are? Hang on, I have one more thing for you first. She pulls a piece of cloth out of her bag and unfolds it, revealing a silver key with an A in the handle. You found confusion. She hands it to you. Hey. Silver is the greatest way to even the playing field with vampires. One touch and they'll be in agony. You remember Kaz's screams as he was punished with the silver brand and the gruesome sight of his scars. You tighten your hand around the key. Yeah, something so small can be so powerful against literal monsters. I feel a lot better if you had some silver on you at all times, somewhere inconspicuous. She covers your hand with her own, giving it a squeeze. You offer her a small smile. Thank you, Gabriella. Not just for the key, but for taking me up here, for training me. I think I understand you better. We said before about not wanting to see me hurt. You're a protector. And in the past, we weren't able to protect your family. I don't want to let anyone down like that again. Now that you're a target, I can't live with myself if I don't help in every way I know how. I think you're already going above and beyond. You get to your feet and hold your hand out to help Gabriella up. Now come on. We got a 15-minute break between classes, and I'm buying you whatever you want from the vending machine as thanks. Whatever I want. Damn, Haruki, that's giving me too much power. Chase your hand and let you pull her up, and two of you head back to the trap door with a laugh. Gabriella shrugging her shirt back on as you go. After school, you make your way to the gym to find Gabriella, Jaden, and Aiden making signs to advertise the Autumn Festival. Am I in the right place? Haruki, Gabriella told us she'd be joining our motley little crew. Just in time to see me. Fuck you. Just in time to save me from critiquing Jade's octopus drawing. It's a Ferris wheel. I can totally see that. See, we got little baskets on its tentacles. As you settle in, Gabriella passes you some markers and a poster board with a smile. Feeling any better? Like I'm ready for anything. And that's what I like to hear. Alright guys, once we're finished with these, we need to split up into... Before she could finish, the gym door bangs open. The store drags Cass in by the arm. How? Your arm isn't detachable, you know. The store ignores him, often instead to shove him into the empty spot, and you'll laugh before facing Gabriella with a look that could melt steel. Miss Idaho, I have a new recruit for you. Actually, we're full up. I wasn't asking. Put Mr. Harlow to work. Don't let him leave before the committee meeting is adjourned. I'll be clear. Crystal. As the store marches out, Cass brushes himself off and stares at the uneasy faces staring back at him. Gabriella sighs. Like I was saying, when you finish the posters, which are looking really stellar by the way. Is that a squid? It's a Ferris wheel. We'll split up and make the vow to hang them up in high traffic areas on campus. I got dibs on the John. And posters get plenty of eyes there. Can't you take anything seriously? Right, because hanging up some doofy looking poster is of the utmost importance. But Gabriella continues to stare him down. Cass's grin slips off his face, and you can feel the quiet ferociousness lurking beneath the surface. Just be honest, golden girl. You managed you couldn't get rid of me since you died. Guess what? I don't want to be here either. You don't look too sad about it. Ruin everyone else's day. Must take this thing out. Oh my god. Stop it. Yeah, stop letting Cass egg you on. Haruki, let's just let him get to you. We know. Yeah, Gabriella. You should really stop being so sensitive. If you're gonna be here, then the least you can do is help. If not, I'm sure principal is out. Trying, jeez. Make a freaking poster. He grabs a poster board, but gives Gabriella a scathing look as he holds out a marker to him. As she holds out a marker to him. As if I might get infected with always on time for class to seize. Before Gabriella can retort, the door to the gym opens a crack, and Gabriella's friend Libby pokes her head in. Gabriella, it's time for the student government meeting. You got room for one more? You got room for one more? I think I'm throwing posters for today. Big mood. I'll be with you guys in a sec. She hesitates, clearly reluctant to leave you with Cass, and suddenly, you flash her your sensory talisman, still and cool to the touch. Go. Cass and I'll make a few more posters. Everything will be just fine. Yeah, don't worry. I'll behave. If only I didn't know you, I might actually believe that. So upright, noble protector acts so cute, but you're forgetting something. I know a secret about you that makes sweet Haruki here think twice but walking around wearing such a lovely antique. I wonder what that is. Cass follows your talisman, his fingertips lightly brushing your skin, giving you goosebumps. Gabriella's fashion turns stormy. Shut the hell up, Cass. Gabriella. Cass lifts his hands in a disarming way, but a dangerous glint is still present in his eyes. There are some students that require a government presence out of hall. Now it's my political move to make them wait. Scram. The way he watches Gabriella makes your skin crawl. The predator fixated on the prey, and you anger yourself between them, taking Gabriella's arms. Hey, you're really late for your meeting. We'll talk later, okay? With some effort, Gabriella tears her eyes away from Cass and fixes them on you, her reluctance to leave loud and clear. Call me if something happens. I will. I promise. Giving Cass one last warning look, Gabriella takes her leave. Once the door closes, you go around to Cass, shaken but also furious. What the hell? What shall we do to you? Dig into Gabriella's secrets behind her back? Damn, you guy. You're impressing me more and more. But you really shouldn't ask questions that you don't want the answers to. His icy voice makes you swallow, and you remember what he's capable of. But you have the distant feeling that showing fear in front of him is the wrong move. Whatever it was, Gabriella doesn't deserve you messing with her all the time. What was all that about my bracelet? And that's what Gabriella will tell you. As for me, I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy seeing how long she can keep hiding it. His self-satisfied smile tells you that he won't be letting you win on a joke anytime soon, and you let out a frustrated sigh. Oh, if you're gonna be hanging out around me so much, you at least owe me some answers. Like for you, I have plenty of questions. Whoa. I fail to see how this turned into me owing you anything. You stand your ground and he examines you. You see when a gleam of humor enters his eyes, and it gives you a sinking feeling. But if it's answers you want, I can do that. If you prove you're worthy to first. Worthy? How? Let's get out of here. We'll sneak up into the woods. The woods? The same woods where you attacked me? Brings back memories. Memories. Brings back memories, doesn't it? Sorry, I ruined my streak by that. I ruined my flow with that. But it's not my fault. I said memories. Yeah? Oh, when you tried to kill me. I didn't. That's gotta be a win, right? No. You turn back to your poster, and with considerable effort, Cass forces a smile from his face. You know, you wouldn't be the only one taking a risk here. Revealing our secrets to give you the answers you're asking for goes against company rules. And you know what happens if I get caught breaking the rules? He pulls up his sleeve, revealing the fresh burn mark from the other day. He wins. Remember the sounds of his screams. You want answers? You need to put some skin in the game. My skin is in the game, and my mother's too. One false move, and Astora and Luon be the proud owners of 2 human hides. No. Fine. Cass slumps into the space next to you with an exaggerated sigh. I'm just waiting for Gabriella to come back and flutter around you like a nervous hen. Not my kink, but who am I to yucky yum? You talk about Gabriella an awful lot. Huh, someone has a crush. Opposites do attract. That's foul. I actually bothered to eat breakfast today, and I think it's about to come right back up. They say the Nile is a river in Egypt, but I'm starting to think it's your middle name. And I'm starting to regret not finishing the job after the party. His grin shows us. Stop trying to say slimmer, you motherfucking bitch. That G does not like a fucking S, and you know it. You're not that blind. How did I spit in my own face? His grin shows a glimmer of teeth that you remember sharp and blood-coated, and you suppress a shiver. Aw, just kidding. He straightens back up, and golden smile fixed in place. It's just the woods. I've been with you the whole time, but I guess if you're too scared. Cass shrugs and heads for the door, and as he goes, a chicken's gentle clucking reaches your ears. Immediately, you grab your marker and climb to your feet. Fine, let's go. But only to prove I'm not a chicken. With a grin, Cass holds the door open for you with a flourish. Whatever you say, new guy. It's a rookie! We went over this. You know my fucking name. You and Cass head out into the woods behind the school. They even further into the trees, and you waste no time getting down to brass tacks. Alright, first question. Why did the Venedies hate the Clements? Or that the Clements hate the Venedies? Jeez. Not one for small talk, are you? No. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to hold hands and stroll through the trees, reminiscing old times? I mean, that's what you're into. Without thinking, you give him a playful shove. It's only when he looks at you surprised that you realize what you've done. Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. I know. I'm irresistible. And answer your question, I guess it's like asking why cats hate dogs. We're just different. The Clements are boring burglaries, rule biters, who had to sip cold blood bags in a hospital, then hunt for the blood like Satan intended. So they're like vegetarian vampires? I think that's honorable. Of course you do. You're Venedi. Fuck you. You're Venedi, right? And damn proud of it. While Clements like the tender human, we have to make use of our cool vampire abilities. Like what? Go down and make sure you're footing, and when you look up, Cass is gone. Where'd you look for me? A streak of motion cuts through the trees, and he zooms back to your side, fast enough to make your head spin. He nods back the way you came. You're not just fast. Show something as far as you can, I'll cover my eyes. I'll find it in no time. Can I draw a rock, and can it be at your head? Can it be a stick, and at your eyes? You reach into Cass's pocket and feel around for his car keys. Are you stealing from a vampire? Maybe. Is the vampire mad? The vampire thinks this human's got nerves to steal. You grab the keys and drove them all your might into the woods. You got a pretty good drawing on him too, if I do say so myself. As soon as the words are out, there's a blur in the corner of your eye, and then Cass is standing there in front of you, holding the keys. You're lucky I'm good at this. As Cass continues to brag about his abilities, a chilling realization hits you. If he's really that fast, then he could have chased me and Gabriella down when we ran away the night of the party. Goosebumps appear on your arms as you remember running through the woods, afraid for your life. Woods that look remarkably similar to the ones you're standing in, right? Hello? That's the new guy. Anybody home? Sorry, I was just thinking. Do all Venedies do just kills to hunt humans? You feel a pit in your stomach. I wonder if you let them lead you straight into a trap, and you feel your sensory talisman tingle coolly at your wrist. Not all the time. You're at the trial. There are rules. And it's true. Told thinks he's pretty regulated. Cass looks at you with a smirk that you know only means trouble. Really? The reason I use these skills is to do this. Cass hooks an arm around your waist and leaps to the top of the cliff. Let out a shout, clinging to him as the ground disappears beneath your feet. Holy! Before your stomach is even done swooping, your feet touch down on the solid ground again, causing a dull pain in your ankles and knees. You can't just do something like that. Did, and now we're here. Funny how things happen, huh? Imperious to your glare, he only tightens his grip around your waist, motioning with his chin for you to look motioning with his chin for you to look away from him. I would screenshot it, but my right arm doesn't want to get off my leg. It's comfortable here. And my left hand can't reach up that high, so hey, I actually have to pull it down and hit on that, this button right there on this Sunday, since my power button is broken off. And when you do, you can't help but gasp. It's far above the tree line. You see water sparkling as far as the eye can see, stealing your breath a second time. Is this unbelievable? Huh? You seem way more fascinated than you are afraid. Most humans would have run screaming by now. I like how I demonstrated how I had to take a screenshot, saying I wanted to take one, but I'm too lazy to actually do it. That I show you how I do it, but I still don't press the damn button because I'm stupid. Well, you don't really give me a chance to. Look pointedly at his arm, still around your waist. He starts to laugh and lets you go. You're still not running though. He motions at the waterfall at the edge of the water, gushing over and tumbling down to a lake 100 or so feet below. Jump with me. You insane? Jumping up here took you off my joints. Do that in reverse and I die. Now if you drank a drop of my blood, you wouldn't. Yo, still dumbfounded. Not sure if you heard correctly, but he just stares evenly at you. His expression dead serious. What do you mean? One drop should be enough to experience a vampire's heightened abilities for a little while. You get the speed, the strength, the crazy jumping abilities. You'll be invincible. You'll be living. You look over the waterfall, the lake, at the lake, dizzy in distance below, feeling nervous and tempted. This could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How about I sweeten the deal even more? You jump, and I'll give you this. See, you could look over out of the corner of your eye, and turn your gaze from the waterfall, see what's dangling from Cass's fingers. What? He didn't Golden Girl was the only one with access. What? You didn't think Golden Girl was the only one with access to these little treasures, did you? You're offering me that if you jump. I promise you, you love it. Cliff dived to impress Cass, get a little taste of what it's like to live as a vampire, and earn this orientation talisman as a reward. Yeah, shut up. Knew you had it in you. You watch, transfixed, as he extends his fangs and bites his thumb. A single drop of crimson blood wells on his fingertip. Vampire blood is potent stuff. A little bite, and it boosts your strength. Too much of it, and your frail human body won't be able to take it. But a small drop like this should be enough for you to handle. He holds out his finger to you, watching expectantly. Breath catches as you realize what you're about to do, but your heart drums in anticipation. You take out his hand and pull it closer, feeling a surge of boldness. His pupils dilate as you lean forward and lick his fingertip. You're just one surprise after another, aren't you, new guy? His fangs never retract, and the look on his face can only be described as hungry. But though you're aware of the danger at the moment, you can't help but find it exhilarating. I am to please. Let his hand go, feeling a surge of smugness as he has to blink a few times to clear the glazed look in his eyes. So how do you feel? You wait a moment, really letting the sharp, metallic taste wash over your tongue. Like I have blood in my mouth. Ugh. Huh? Not the sweetest nut that you expect it to be. Tastes like every time I ever bit my tongue. Most things to know your precious superior vampire blood tastes like any old human's. You feel a sudden rush of vertigo and gasp. The lightheadedness passes, and every sense is really heightened when you feel the wind moving past your face just inside the bubbles forming in the pool below. You take a breath, and you can smell everything. The tang of the distant ocean, the earthy scent of the forest, and Cass. The scent's faint, a little wild and invigorating. What was that you were saying about superior blood? Even his voice sounds different, like you hear more tone than him. He grins at you. He grins at your wonder, and all you can blurt out is, "Oh my God!" Makes your human existence seem like a pale, washed-up version in comparison, huh? But before you can answer, Cass shrugs out of his shirt and starts to untie his shoes. What are you doing? Get ready to jump. I'm not gonna get my clothes wet. With over his eyes, he kicks his pants aside, then walks up right to the edge of the cliff. He smirks over his shoulder at you. Ready to jump? I'm not walking home with soggy clothes. Hang on, I don't want to get my clothes wet either. And hardly believing what you're doing, you peel off your clothes till you stand on the edge of a cliff, next to a vampire, in just your underwear. Well, Mom did tell me to live a little. Are you really the same human that ran from me a few days ago? You feel a slight thrill at the way his eyes take you in. And though your first instinct is to wrap your arms protectively around yourself, you stand up a little taller instead. I guess I'm not. Fuck you. I guess I'm just not as scared of you anymore. A shiver runs through you at the grin that looks on his face. You can't help but enjoy it. Maybe it's a drop of vampire blood in you, making you bolder, because looking down at the water far below, you feel weightless and indestructible for the first time, like Cass's equal. Here's something. Race to the bottom. Huh? You dive before he's ready, catch him off guard as you spring off the edge of the cliff, confidence permitting your every move. You clearly hear his voice from way atop the cliff as you fall. No fair. The air whips around you, buffeting your body as you hurtle toward the water, but you feel in complete control of your movements. Position yourself in a perfect dive form. You cut through the surface of the water, plunging down into the depths of the lake. Oh my God, I just did that. Looking around you, you see everything in the water with more clarity than even the best dive mask could grant. The tall plants clinging to the bottom of the lake sway gracefully in the currents, which you can not only feel, but follow with your eyes as the blue-green water floats around you. A school of fish darts past, more vibrant than any freshwater fish you've ever seen. Your enhanced vision catches you every hint of light that bounces off your scales. Lustrous gold on the top turns to a vibrant green, and finally a deep red. Incredible. A disturbance in the water sweeps you forward and back. Looking over, the Cass has landed in the lake swell. You gesture upward, signaling him to meet you at the surface. One powerful push off the bottom, you shoot through the water and break through to the open air, Cass emerging next to you for a moment later. Did you see that? A dive. Those fish. Wow. Not bad. But your technique you used to work. Hey. You push Cass's head down, intending to simply dunk him, but with your newfound strength, he plunges straight to the bottom of the lake. Crap. Bubbles rise up to the surface where Cass had been just a moment ago. You look down. Next to your vampire sight, you see motion deep in the water. Cass? Suddenly he breaks through the surface, spluttering uncontrollably. What did I do to deserve that, new guy? Starting to grin. You raise an eyebrow and he snorts. Alright, I know. Alright, I know what. But after that, we'll call him even for the woods thing. Hardly the same thing, but deal. Cash shakes his head roughly to the side, trying to free some water from his ear. Alright, let's learn about being the over-enthusiastic human super strength. Wait. Alright, let's learn about giving the overly enthusiastic human super strength. Big mistake. No need to be jealous because I'm taking to this life like a natural. Even if I did just get the drop on you. Oh, is that what you think? Well, I think that having you on an even playing field means that I don't have to hold back when I do this. He winds up his arm, cups his hand. What are you? He whoops his hand across the surface of the water, sending a huge wave surging towards you. Cass! Before you succumb to your panic, your vampire instincts take over. Everything seems to slow. The speed of the rushing water turned into a crawl. A rush of strength surging through you. You slash out an arm, breaking through the wave and cutting it harmlessly into two around you. Nice try. Your heart races and you laugh, thrilled by these strange and wonderful powers. As the remains of the next wave splash down next to you, you catch your broken flesh in the water, and suddenly the thought occurs to you. Cass, do I look different? Fangs? Silver eyes? You try to see your reflection more clearly, but there are too many ripples, even for your advanced eyesight. Cass just snorts and shakes his head. Nope. You're still like any other born human. Oh, come on. You're into me. One drop of blood, you think you're a vampire siren or something. And that's not a no. Cass eyes you suggestively and swims closer. The wake he causes splashing against your chest. He lowers his voice, smugness radiating throughout his tone. Do you think it's good for you that I'm into you? Yeah. Do you think it's good for you that I'm into you? He pushes back a wet lock of hair, causing some water to drop into his face. He watches it runs down from his chin, trailing all the way down his neck before disappearing into the waterline. You know it's not good, and definitely not safe, but being here with him now, you can't help but hold out a little hope. Jury's still out on that. Suddenly, Cass grabs your waist under the water, pulling you tight to him. Before you can even gasp, you see a blur of movement, and something brushes barely perceptibly against your cheek. What are you? He had a leaf. You realize he's holding a small, soggy leaf in his free hand. A second later, you realize his other hand is still on your waist, holding it close enough to feel every line of his body against yours. Face flaming, you push against his shoulder, and he lets you go, feeling him skimming against your skin. You don't have to be so grabby about it. Judging by your heart hammering away like a drum roll, I say you don't mind. Scowling, you use your elevated hearing to listen for his heartbeat and find it beating steady and calm. Yeah, well, judging by how touchy you feel you've been today, I say like having in your arms. It's close, and with your vampire sight, catch every shift of expression as it crosses his face. Widening pupils, a glint of hunger, shock of surprise, quickly wrangled back into a smirk. Touché. With a far too pleased look, he pushes past through the water, climbs out onto the bank of the lake. You swim over as he flops down in a patch of sunlight. So, obviously the whole vampires away to the sun thing's a total mess. He just smiles smugly for a pat in the patch of grass beside him. Come on, I got something for you. You climb out, letting your eyes trail over his glistening body until you catch a smug grin. Something other than a knife beast, I mean. Better be my salesman. Oof. Demanding. Lucky for you. I like my humans a little bite. He reaches in the pockets of his discarded jacket and pulls out the small golden trinket. Yeah, I say you earned this. But be careful how you handle it. This is a... Gimme. You have your hand around the salesman, confessing the jewel in the center, and a dizzying burst of light shoots through the trees. Turn it off. Winston, he manages to press the jewel again, turn the lights off. He blinks the lingering glare out of his eyes, grumpily. This is the starvation salesman, and as you can imagine, that light isn't going to make you any friends. But it'll definitely clear the path of your enemies. He carefully attaches it to your bracelet alongside the other. By the way, is it even allowed for humans to drink vampire blood? You should know by now that I don't really play by the rules, and I have to stay a little secret. The twinkle in his eye vanishes, replaced with something intense enough to make you catch your breath. If you know what's best for the both of us. You shiver as you glance at his scars, and you turn attention to your new talisman, wondering what it means for that Cass broke the rules for you. After air drying for a while, Cass's blood eventually wears off, and until you hike back to where you came. I honestly thought I'd be dead by now. Cass is certainly capable of it, but he wouldn't kill me after all this, would he? Your mind wanders back to your mother's notes and mention of a second animal. Just because he wouldn't doesn't mean he stopped something or someone who would. You glance over to find Cass deep in thought, and you stare yourself to ask him the question that's been on the back of your mind all day. Do you only think of humans as food? Your voice breaks, his rear, and you wait and agonize in silence. He realizes you're talking to him. The longer as he mulls it over. Finally, he sighs. Well, it's probably better I put it this way. There are two types of humans. Ones who live inside Crimson Beach, and ones who don't. Your stomach churns at the answer, and suddenly your words leave your mouth without thinking. Something special. That's cool. It's nothing personal. Just the way it is. It's not like humans think real highly of vampires either. So I talk about me having guts and you being impressed with me was a lie? One false move and you'll murder me too? What the hell, new guy? I thought we were having a good time. You know, just being this typical, honest, independent self. But you can't help but feel a pang of hurt. Recklessly, let one more question fly. I know you were the only vampire in the woods the night of the party, but that isn't true either, is it? Cass stops short, his jaw practically dropping to the ground as he turns to face you. What did you say? You're covered for another vampire, I'm sure of it. It only been in theory, but Cass's shocked reaction all but confirms it for you. He lets out a low whistle. This is not one of your mom's theories? No, it's mine. Then let me give you a little advice. Don't ever ask that question again. Your heart rate picks up at the obvious threat, but you set your chin determinedly, unwilling to show any fear. Or what? You wouldn't want Lewin in the store hearing that you're still talking about the murder after the oh-so-clear warning they gave you during trial. Wow, you go that far. Glad for you, I'm not the only one with a secret. After all, you wouldn't want Lewin and that store to know you're protecting a rogue vampire, would you? Cass looks at you with amusement. You're even gutsier than I thought, new guy. Just you and a vampire all alone in the woods. Yet here you are, threatening me. You won't do anything to me. He touches his tongue to the tip of one sharp tooth. And that's a gamble you're willing to put your life on? You barely have time to process that thought before Cass suddenly stills, then shoots an arm out, grabbing you and pulling you close. You dragged against his vice-like grip. Let me go. You shut up. We're about to be... At the same time, you feel a burning hot sensation coming from your sensory talisman. You don't have time to react before a blur shoots out of the trees. Cass attacked. A vampire grabs Cass, knocking to the ground, pinning Cass to a tree with a snarl. It's over for the both of you now. Oh, okay, well, damn, hello, bye.